The autumn sun was slowly fading beyond the forest, where the last few leaves trembled in the golden light. On an old, silent branch sat a small, sparrow, eyes half closed, listening to the soft breathing of the woods. Her name was Leary. For many seasons, she had been the oldest among her kind, a traveler who once flew over mountains, danced with the rain, and sang with the morning wind. But now, her wings trembled. The feathers had lost their sheen, and her breath came in quiet, uneven sighs. The younger sparrows had all migrated south for the winter, leaving only Leary behind, watching the sky fade into dusk. "This year," she whispered, "I won't be going." That night, the wind came back from the faraway mountains. Leary closed her eyes, feeling the chill brushing through her feathers. It was a familiar wind, the same one that had once lifted her into the air. She remembered her first spring, when she had learned to fly. The wind had whispered, "Don't be afraid, I'll carry you." From that day on, she loved the wind, not just as a friend, but as part of her soul. When she flew, she couldn't tell where she ended and the wind began. Leary had flown over endless fields of gold, braved rattling storms, and once rested in the gentle hands of a lost boy in the forest. He had held her close to his chest, warming her tiny body. When dawn came, he smiled and said, "Fly now, little one. Don't forget to come back someday." But Leary never saw him again. Only the wind remained faithful, invisible, always near. As the years drifted by, her friends disappeared, one by one. Some were taken by storms, others built nests and never left. And slowly, Leary's wings grew heavy. One cold dawn, before the sun had risen, Leary heard the wind whisper her name. "Leary." It was trembling, yet tender. "It's time. I can't fly anymore," she murmured. "My wings are tired, my heart is weak. I just want to stay, to see the forest one last time." "That's all right," the wind replied. "Then I'll fly for you." A gentle gust lifted her fragile body. Leary felt herself rising higher, lighter, without a single flap of her wings. Below her, the forest glowed in golden dawn. The mountains rolled like waves, and the world she loved stretched out one last time. They passed the places she once knew. The field where she found her first seed, the river where she bathed in sunlight, and finally, a little wooden house covered in moss and silence. On its window hung a small lantern, shaped like a sparrow carved from wood. Leary landed on the windowsill, touched the lantern gently with her beak, and whispered, "Little boy, I came back, just as I promised." The wind stirred softly, carrying the scent of earth, of time, and of memory. "You've lived well, Leary," the wind said. "Now, rest." When morning broke, the wind grew still. A small sparrow lay quietly upon the windowsill, eyes closed, with a faint smile like mist at dawn. But somewhere above the clouds, a tiny bird soared again, light, free, and one with the wind at last. No limits, no fear, no time, only light, air, and a soul that knew it had truly lived. One day, your wings will grow tired, but what matters isn't how far you flew, it's that you dared to fly and loved every wind along the way. If this story touched your heart, please leave a small like and subscribe to Quiet Soul Tales, where every night we share stories that remind you you are never alone in your journey.